It was a cold morning in February 1989, Saturday, and about a half dozen of us came down here to the creek, and we came down to discuss what we could do to restore the creek environment. At that time it was just a concrete channel and devoid of any life, no trees, no wildlife of any sort, and we decided we could do something about it. We decided we could do something to improve the environment. And we got together, a larger group of 20-some people, and formed an organization called the Committee for Restoring Santa Rosa Creek. And then we started involving the community in creating a dream for the creek. This is a really complicated project. It involved the city and the county and the water agency all agreeing to the plan for the creek. It involved getting lots of different agencies which protect the creek, which protect the wildlife, which protect the ocean, together to agree that this is a project that is a good project. So we had to get permits from all kinds of different agencies. Funding of the project has been a major endeavor. We talk about cooperation. It has literally taken a dozen or 20 or so agencies that have contributed money, starting with the Prince family that gave $3 million to the city of Santa Rosa, which the city applied to this project. And so we have really put together a lot of money from different government agencies that has come into the city of Santa Rosa. Interestingly, the city residents have not paid for this out of the general fund. It's all grants and fees, some fees that have come in through a fee that city residents pay, but most of the money has come from the county, the state, and the federal government. We're standing on an area that's a gap where there is no bike trail under us. Between the Prince Greenway and the Pearson Street, there's no bike trail. And from there, from Pearson Street all the way to the west, to the Laguna, to Santa Rosa, about 6 miles, there is a bikeway along Santa Rosa Creek. And we're going to tie into that project when we complete this gap. It's going to be done around November. And so at that time we'll have a bikeway that goes all the way from Santa Rosa Avenue to the Laguna to Santa Rosa. It's about a 7-mile bike path. I like your question about the bridging of the community, because we have Olive Park in a community around Olive Park, and then we have Railroad Square and the hotel over here. And it really is the bridge between the two areas. I see folks from the neighborhood enjoying themselves in the park. We have bikers who are riding their bikes from one end of the city to the other, people from the hotel who come over to the Greenway, people who bring their parents and grandparents here, because it's really going to be a tourist destination one day, and I believe it'll really have a major impact on the community. I think it'll be the place to come one day and bring your friends who are in town. That one, those are part on the side by the hotel are the ones I mentioned that the hotel paid for. But we also have a program where we have borrowed sculptures from different artists, and the one you're mentioning here, the brick one, and that there's a yellow one here in Olive Park and various others in downtown and Courthouse Square. Those are an art walk, which we have put together where we have borrowed art from different sculptors for a year. And we're creating an art walk where people can walk from Railroad Square, which is just a block from here, down to the Greenway, over to Courthouse Square, and up to the museum. The project is getting more and more known and is really a state-of-the-art creek restoration project, because we've taken a concrete channel with concrete about 3 feet thick on all sides of the creek, taken out all that concrete and made a natural creek channel, as well as putting the bikeways and walkways on each side. That's not something that's done everywhere. This is a real state-of-the-art project.